It's mid-August and my sewing for my summer wardrobe is now complete. So let's find out what I've been sewing. Let's look at tops first. The first top I made was this top. I don't know if I've got any photographs of me wearing it. As you can see, it's a nice round neck top and it has a nice bell sleeve. It's the Allure top from Pattern Emporium. Now this pattern is very similar to the Keep It Simple top. So if you've made that, you can actually use the body from the Keep It Simple and then use the sleeve treatments. Now this top was the short sleeved version and I put the bell sleeve on that, and it kind of doubles up as a 3/4 length sleeve and a 3/4 length sleeve top, but it's just got a little bit extra to it because it's got the bell sleeve. I'll just show you the pattern. It's this pattern here. As you can see on the variations page, there are lots of different variations there, lots of different sleeve lengths and lots of different bell types. I just used the short sleeve with the classic bell, and this top is in a nice classic white. It's my light neutral for the season and I've got an awful lot of wear out for that. I actually went to my mum's 90th birthday in it and I really felt dressed up in it, even though it's just a plain white top. The second top I made for myself is, again, a very plain top really, but I've got lots and lots of wear out of it. It's the Keep It Simple top from Pattern Emporium. It's got just an ordinary kind of scoop neck and a short sleeve. Now, as you can see, it's in navy and white stripes. It's in a viscose cotton lycra mix, and this has been worn and worn and worn. It goes with so many of my bottoms and other pieces. I've got so much wear out of that, and that has got to be my absolute winner for my summer wardrobe 2024. I use the Keep It Simple Babe pattern from Pattern Emporium, and as you can see, this is a really fantastic pattern. It's got so many variations. Look at all those. It's a pattern that I use time and time again, and it's one of my go-to patterns. It's a tried and tested. So that's my second make for summer, my stripy top. My third top was a bit of a gamble really. I made it from a remnant piece of cotton lawn that I originally bought from Abercan Fabrics, and it's this one. It's not exactly in my colours, my colour palette that I'd chosen, because it has got red in it. But it has got the blue and the yellows and the white and the green. Top is the Be Mine balloon sleeve top, again from Pattern Emporium, but I made it with just ordinary short sleeves, and these sleeves were borrowed from, I think it was the Meet You There dress, or possibly the All-In Easy Fit shirt pattern. So yeah, it's got a back button which is fake. I'll just show you that. It doesn't actually unbutton at all, it's just stitched down, but it does have a button and loop. I just did the plain hem and I did the front on the fold, so it doesn't have all those features. It's just like the top that I'm wearing actually. This is a size 12 and this is a size 14. I originally thought this top was a little bit too baggy. I made it in the winter, but as I've worn it, I'm wearing a pair of jeans today. If I just stand up, you might be able to see it. Wearing a pair of jeans. Again, it's just got the hem at the bottom. So yeah, this is one that I've grown used to wearing. This is the pattern. It's the Pattern Emporium Be Mine balloon sleeve top. I made this top actually just before we went on holiday at the beginning of July, and I wore it a couple of times. I haven't worn it very much, but it will certainly go into my autumn wardrobe, and I will wear it next spring and summer as well because it's a really comfy top. I only made 3 tops and I made even fewer dresses this summer. I made one dress, although I absolutely adore it. I've worn it a couple of times. It's the Kim dress from Style Arc. There we go. I made the midi version, so if I hold it up, it's just going to be one big length of fabric. Obviously it comes down to about my ankle. I made it without sleeves, and it's a round neck. I think there's only with that sleeveless and round neck version of the pattern actually, but I made it in navy cotton lycra, and I've worn it with one of the cardigans, which I'm going to show you a little bit later on. This is the pattern. It doesn't have sleeves, like I said. I made the midi version. It's a really quick and simple pattern. It's got bound armholes and a bound neck, as you can see. And as you can see on my version. There we go. It's such a simple dress, but it's so easy to put on and just dress up with. I wore it with a silver belt and, like I said, throw a cardigan on, and it looks really stylish. So I'm really, really pleased with my summer dress. I made one dress and 3 tops. I made far more skirts, but I only used 2 patterns. Both were style art patterns, and I used the Genoa bias cut skirt, and I used the yo-yo pull-on skirt. Now I'll just show you which ones are which. Let me start by showing you the Genoa first of all, the pattern. It's an elasticated skirt and it's cut on the bias, so it's got a really nice silhouette. It's best made in flowy fabrics. Now I made in total 3 chambray skirts in the Genoa pattern. Oops. Got them tied up here. There we go. I made one with bright flowers chambray, one with white and yellow daisies chambray, and probably my favourite, the one with navy stencil flowers on it. I've worn those all throughout the summer in my workroom when I've been working, and they really have been a staple item that I reach for time and time again. Like I said, it is the Genoa skirt. I also made a Genoa skirt up in viscose chalice. It's navy and white, which was in keeping with my colour palette for the season. I tended to go out in this skirt because it's a little bit more dressed up. They're all the midi length, and the skirts all come down to my ankles. I've worn them with my white Converse, my sandals when I was on holiday, some mules when I was on holiday. Like I said, I've worn chambray ones almost on a daily rotation. They are so comfortable, and they're much cooler than wearing shorts in the heat of my workroom. So I will certainly be looking towards making more of these skirts for next summer. Like I said, the yo-yo skirt was also a pattern that I've made up for my summer skirts. So let me show you which ones I've made up using this pattern. I first off made a couple of plain skirts. I made a navy skirt in navy ponte, and I made a cappuccino one, and that again is in cappuccino ponte. Now, these skirts haven't been worn as much as the Genoa skirts, and I think it's because they are in ponte and they're obviously a lot thicker. So in the spring, they were nice to wear. This is kind of a spring and summer collection that I'm looking at here. So I've worn the navy one a couple of times because that looked really good with the white and the navy and white striped top that I made. However, I haven't worn the cappuccino or tan one at all. Now that maybe is a consideration for future colour palette choices, because tan I don't really think is in my colour palette. It's more of a warm colour, or this is also, although this is kind of a cool tan, it's got a cool undertone to it. It's not very yellowy, but I just haven't reached for it. So that again is an indicator that maybe I shouldn't include tan in my colour palette. My final yo-yo skirt for this season was this one in bright blue scuba with flowers on it, bright blue floral. I felt absolutely stunning in this. I wore it with a shop bought vest top, which I bought last year as an emergency if you like to take on holiday. And I felt really, really smart in it. I wore it again with my white Converse, and we went to watch a sporting event at a local venue. I felt really smart in it, like I said, very chic, and it was very eye-catching. But I've only worn it once, which is a bit of a shame, but hopefully that will be in my wardrobe for summer and spring next year. As far as the patterns are concerned though, for these skirts, I have plans to make the yo-yo skirt up for my autumn wardrobe, and I have plans to make the Genoa skirt up also for my autumn and winter wardrobe. So watch out for that. Have a look at the trousers I made. Again, I used two patterns. First pair of trousers that I made is using the Pattern Emporium Urban Pants pattern. I made these in navy scuba crepe, and I made them in the springtime, so these got an awful lot of wear with various tops and t-shirts, especially, like I said, the navy and white top. Somewhat of a wardrobe staple in the spring. As you can see, they look absolutely gorgeous together. So yeah, these are made in navy scuba crepe from Tier Night Fabrics. They have the yoga waistband, and they are the wide legged version. So I only made one of those pattern of once, like I said, sorry, one pair of trousers. So that is the Pattern Emporium Urban Pants. Second pants pattern that I've used is the Style Arc Albi woven pants pattern. It can either be a shorts pattern or a trouser pattern. It has back pockets and side pockets. Now, I haven't bothered putting the side pockets into any of these pairs of trousers that I've made, because I would rather have back pockets and side pockets, because I'm not really a pockets kind of girl. The first pair I made is in this gorgeous pinstripe linen. I don't know if you can see that, if I bring it up to the camera a little bit better. It's quite a nice denim blue colour, dark denim blue with lots of pinstripes, and it's a linen fabric that I had from Pound Fabrics. Now, I had this about 2 years ago but never made it up. I have worn and worn these trousers. They are so comfortable. They're the right weight, they're the right fabric, they're the right length, they're the right style for me. They are an absolute winner. So they have been a staple part of my summer wardrobe. I made the pattern up again in a denim coloured linen here, which is 100% linen, or maybe it's cotton linen, I'm not exactly sure, but it's a denim colour. Now, I don't know if if the colour is too light for me as a bottom or pair of trousers, I don't know, but I haven't reached for these almost at all, so that's a little bit of a shame, because they're a really nice trouser. Again, because I like my navy ones so much, last week I did finish off the navy linen and cotton trousers, the Albi pants, that I cut out for my solo sewing retreat. Never had a chance to do before I went on holiday, but I have managed to finish them, and here they are. Now, I think as a navy pair of pants, they're a darker neutral, and I think I will get a lot of wear out of those. They are coming away with me for the weekend, as are the other two pairs. So I've got 3 pairs in all to take with me, and my skirts are going with me as well. So hopefully I will get some wear out of those. But yeah, they're my newest make. Like I said, I made them in the week, I finished them off in the week. There aren't any photographs of me wearing them yet, because I just haven't had time to do that. But hopefully they will get an awful lot of wear. So that is the Albi pants pattern from Style Arc. Just a couple of hand knits, because I have been busy hand knitting as well. I finished off this mohair mix cardigan in turquoise back in probably about February time, and it's been the colour that's really gone nicely with my into my colour palette for spring and summer, and has been a really good cardigan to pop on over quite a few of my other clothes. I've worn this with my navy kin dress, and I felt like $1 million in it. Really felt nice. So that's this this cardigan I've made, which I really love. I also worked on a cotton cardigan. It's this cardigan. I did this in cerise cotton. It's cotton Aran. It's got a kind of a twist pattern all the way down here and all the way to the bottom, and it's on the back as well, which makes it really quite different. I haven't worn that yet because I've reached for this one constantly, but cerise pink I think is going to be in my autumn palette, so hopefully I'll get some wear out of this cardigan for the next season. So yeah, they are my two cardigans. They're both made using drops yarn. This is made using Melody. This is made using Paris, and they are both drops knitting patterns. Finally, quickly looking at what my plans have been for spring and summer. This is my colour palette, as you can see, hopefully. It's tricky to see sometimes because of the light. But that is my colour palette that I chose, and these are my garment plans. Now, I made obviously the floral top, I made the pull-on scuba crepe pants, my pink cardigan, and various other types of pants, all my skirts there. I didn't get to finish a few of these short sleeve tops. I didn't get to make a denim skirt or my jeans. And on here I've got my few things that I managed to make. This top here was a stone top that I really didn't like the colour of, and I've worn it a couple of times and don't like it. But these are my trousers, navy and white striped top, dress, and a cardigan I didn't manage to make either. So the things I didn't manage to make, they will be going into my autumn wardrobe with a slightly different colour palette. I just have one item to finish for my summer wardrobe, and it's a navy oasis top. I've almost finished it, just need to pop the armbands on and finish the hem. So I'll be doing that hopefully this afternoon. Until I meet you again, happy sewing, bye bye.